Hello everyone. Want to give you a little bit of insight on our class. It's an overview of what we go through for the 2.5 hours. First thing I'm going to tell you is we're not better than anybody else. We're just different than everybody else. That was my goal when I did these classes 14, 15 years ago, was to be different than everything out there. I want to bring the streets to the range, not the range to the streets. The range to the streets, bad idea. I want to bring what you're going to use in the streets to here. That's why I use this particular place, because I'm open. I'm free to do what I want to do, and I want to build your confidence in what you're going to do out there. On a square range, you're very limited, and I'm not going to do that to myself or you people. First thing that we're going to do in the class is 1 hour of instruction. Introduction. I'll introduce myself. Students will do the same thing. We'll figure out why we're there, who we are, all that stuff, so we have an idea and an understanding of everybody there. We all need to know that. We'll go over the class objectives. Firearms for defensive use. We'll go over that for a brief minute. We'll do the safety rules. That way everybody's on the same page. They know what to expect. They know what to do. Loading, reloading, unloading. We're going to go through all that too. Malfunctions. I will take you through failure to feed, failure to extract, double feed, stovepipe, nose up, nose down. We'll go through all that. I'll show you how to clear them, some of the pros and cons to them, what causes them, and I'll show you how one thing can clear them all. Pretty easy. We'll go through your stance. We'll do the isosceles and a fighting stance. We'll let you try them both, providing we have the ammunition for it. We're only running 50 rounds, so we're kind of limited on what we can and can't do, but we'll try that. We'll go through your grip and your trigger. Get you a good grip. We'll get you to work the trigger, press it, not jerk it, not smash it, not slap it, not kill it. We're just going to get you to press the trigger, a deliberate press. And then we're going to get into sights. We're going to show you how to use them sights for defensive use, which is virtually point shooting, and we're going to show you how to use the sights with using the sights, as in aim fire. Pretty much target practice. You're going to use the sights, you're going to put on it, and a defensive use, under those dynamic situations, you're probably not going to use the sights. I've been through a lot of situational awareness training, and you don't really use the sights. So we'll show you that, and we'll let you try that out here, and you're going to see what it entails. We'll go over justification, the law, when you can and can't use force, deadly force mainly, some physical force, but I'm also going to give you a handwritten book that we produce that will have all this stuff into it as future reference and a lot more detail. So we'll go over that stuff. And the last thing we'll do is, if you're forced to shoot, mental preparation. Are you ready to take a life? That's the important question. If you're carrying a gun, you need to be able to mentally be able to take a life. Whether it's a male, female, teenager, child. Can you do that? You need to realistically ask yourself, can you take the life of a 13, 14, 15-year-old out there doing an armed robbery on you, your family, or somebody else? Something to think about. Male or female? A lot of males tend to back down or take females a lot less differently than they would a male. So you need to think about that stuff. Personally, bad guys and bad people, I should say, come in all shapes, sizes, and sexes. They're not male, they're not female, they're everything. So you need to pay attention to that. Can you take a human life? It is the ultimate responsibility. Whether they're good or bad, it's still going to play on you mentally. We want to prep you for that. And then the last hour of the class, depending on how many people are here, and if it takes an hour, it could be more, it could be a little less. The 50-round live fire drills. We'll go through trigger press, aiming, sights and no sights, two-hand grip, moving forward, two-hand grip, moving backwards. I'm going to show you that here in a little bit in this separate video. We'll do the two-hand opposite. So if you're a right-handed shooter, your gun will be in the left hand, your normal gun hand, your right hand, will be the support hand, the opposite way you normally shoot. Lefties, just reverse that. Then we're going to do right hand only with left and right movement, left hand only with right and left movement. We'll do a hostage target, which you see behind me, the red one. It's got a 3-inch circle in the middle. You're going to go for that, and that's going to be facing it. And we'll also do that same target with a gun in a holster, should you have one, or we'll do it in a Sewell position right here, depending on how you have it and what kind of equipment you brought. We're going to do that where you're facing away from the target. You're going to spin and actually go for that target. And the last thing is, if you see the target behind me right there, you got the red one and you got a white one. You're going to do multiple targets for the last 6 rounds. You're going to put 1 on red and the yellow in the center chest. And you're going to put 2 as quick as possible on the white target next to it. It's multiple targets. You're going to have 1 that's precision fire, 1 that is going to be virtually point shooting. You're going to precision the red one, and you're just going to put 2 rounds as quick as possible on the white one. Your 50 rounds will be done at that point. I'll go over the information, the application with you again to make sure everybody's good. We'll send you home. You guys will be good. If you have any questions, my phone number is 623-694-0377. Email is info@azccwclasses.com. And our web address is hollowpointccw.com or azccwclasses.com. Send us an email. You can text me also at any time. We'll help you out as much as we can. Look forward to seeing you in class. Take care. See you out there.